Hey everybody, it's Miss T from the Children's Library of the Plainfield Public Library. Thank you for stopping by for another STEAM STEM project. Today we get a little creepy as we explore what is light and what shadow. We're going to make shadow puppets. So, what do you need to make your own shadow puppets? Well, you can have some or get picture cutouts, any animals, or you can different people or flowers, anything like that. Or you can draw your own. Tape or glue, popsicle or craft sticks, scissors, cardboard or cardstock paper. So what do we mean by cardboard or cardstock? Well, pretty much not like the paper you had in school, but if you ever had a birthday card and you remember how that feels in your hand, paper that feels just like that, a little heavier. And you need a flashlight or a lamp, okay? And like always, if you need assistance with handling anything, scissors, lamp, or flashlight, and permission, please make sure to ask and get help from a parent, older sibling, caregiver, because while we enjoy and love that you love science, we care about your safety even more, okay? So, what is light? Okay, so light is energy, that's right. So light is energy and it's always moving around us, that's right. So we have all kinds of light sources around us. So what is our biggest light source? The sun, absolutely. And the sun, like any light source, we can, once the sun is out bright, we can see things, right? We can make out colors and shapes and details of different objects. What is another light source? Absolutely, stars. That's right. Stars or an everyday flashlight. You got it. So those are different light sources. Ah, what is a shadow? Now, a shadow is that dark spot on a lit surface. Okay, so I have a flashlight right here. Now, find yourself a good wall, or you can make your own wall. This is a bigger piece of cardboard, and all this is 4 pieces of white paper. So like paper you use in school. This is the kind of paper I put up here and tape together so that I can have a wall. So to make our shadows on. So you can also, you don't have to make shadows with, paper or cardboard. You can make shadows with your hands. That's right. You can tell a whole story if you want to. So, let's see. I'm going to start now. We have several puppets, but I'm going to put together 2 for you. We have a cat, right? Already cut out. I'm going to take our craft stick right here, piece of tape. We're just going to put it here, and instantly we have a cat and we have a puppet, right? So as we put the cat in the light, what happens? You can see the shape of the cat, absolutely. So I'm going to put our cat here. Now I'm going to do another one. I'm going to finish cutting them out. Just be careful with scissors if you're cutting anything. Please be careful, okay? So, there we go. And now I finished this second one. And what is this? Right, a pumpkin. That's right. So, a pumpkin face, right? So I'm going to put a craft stick. Let me grab another one. Right here. And another piece of tape. And we're going to put this right here. And I'm going to now we have two puppets, right? Wow. So now I'm going to, what happens when we put this puppet in the light? Oh wow, now you can see more detail. But is there a difference? What's the difference? Right. So you see the cat, you can see the outline of the cat. But with the pumpkin you can see eyes, the nose. Uh, Let me straighten this out because I put tape over the mouth, but let me straighten this out so you can see more of the mouth. There you go. Let me put it right here. There you go. But you see the mouth? Now, what is happening, or what happened that you can see details on the pumpkin that you can't see on the cat? Absolutely. We cut out the nose, the eyes, and the mouth, and that would happen for the cat if we did the same. But because light is hitting them both, light is not going through the cat, so it's just making a shadow, but light is going through the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, so we can see that as we put it up on our wall. So now what happens when we bring them closer to the light? Absolutely, they're what? They're growing. Now, what happens when we bring them back? They're getting smaller. That's right. So you can grow your shadow too. How about that? So I'm going to try the pumpkin. Now my flashlight is right here. And so I'm going to move it right toward the flashlight. Wow, look how big it's growing and growing. Look at that face. It's giving me the creeps. And move it back. And look what happens. The same shape. That's right. Now you can do this pretty much with any cutout. I've have a few. So we have the deer. Here we go. Ooh. Everybody is familiar with the deer, right? Or maybe this is new. And now, a big old porcupine. There we go. The same thing, bringing it to the light gets bigger. Now this one is a bird. So while we made a bird with our hands earlier, while I made a bird without my hands earlier, what happens here? You can see more detail on the bird, that's right. Just like when we bring it forth, like any other object, the closer it gets to the light, tweet, 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 the bigger it gets. Absolutely. Now with this, you can make all kinds of stories, right? So, just wanted to show you some of this story called The Night World, told exclusively in shadow. And this was written by Mordecai Gernstein. So, our main character, he is getting up. And what do you notice about him? Right. When he sits up, total darkness. And then, he and his cat decide to explore when everybody else is asleep and it's nighttime. And what happens when he goes outside? Everything is in shadow, absolutely. Everything is in shadow. So he can make out different animals, but can you see details? Can you see what color they are? Absolutely. So it's different in the light. So at the very end, when the light comes up, when the sun comes up, oh, we can see all kinds of colors and detail then. So there's a difference between daytime and nighttime, shadow and light. Absolutely. And we can see shadows in the daytime, but it's a little different at night. Is that not right? That's right. And so at the end it asks, what shadows does the night world hold? So by making puppet, by making shadow puppets, you can answer that question. What secret does the nighttime world hold? Do they hold secrets, or is it just science? Now, a fun fact I read from this book, Experiments with Light. Did you know that half of the earth is always in shadow, and the edge of that shadow is called the terminator? And the terminator is the light between day and night. Now think about that. That's fascinating. That's science. Okay? And I just want to leave you with one more thing from our book, The Night World. The writer says, what inspired him to write this book? One night when I was 4, I awoke in the dark. I called to my father, Daddy, I have to pee. And he carried me to the bathroom, but on the way to bed, we went through the kitchen. Out the window where the familiar backyard should have been, I saw a place I've never seen before, full of dark shadows and strange silvery shapes. Where's the backyard? I asked. You're looking at it, said my father. No, I said. That's the night world. That's not for me. I knew I would go outside and explore it when I was grown up, but not now. The next day, my backyard had returned to where it always been. So, I want to thank you once again for coming in and stopping by. Try your hand out at a shadow puppet or puppets. You can tell a story just like Mordecai Gerstein, The Night World. And until we meet again, everybody, have yourself a great time experimenting. Be safe. And so long for now. Bye, everybody.